Can you tell us a little bit about your new musical project?
Yeah, Transmitter has been around for about a year now, and
The band is called Transmitter.
yes, and we've been playing mostly like in the East Village, and we played out in New Jersey, and we're hopefully going to have a release a CD sometime at the end of this year.
Oh, well, you've been in the studio, right? I mean, I heard some
Right.
rough tracks that you guys were working on. Sounded really great.
Yeah.
Do you have like enough material for an album recorded, or what's the deal with that?
Well, it's enough material.
Right, and you've written all the songs as usual.
No, we do. Well, it's a collaboration.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's a kind of like a new style for you, because like I remember you as having a huge output of music.
Well, the thing is, I've really changed my method in working. You know, I don't write music the same way. I used to be inspired by things like dreams, whatever, and I don't work from those sources anymore. I wouldn't, write a song about a dream I had, or, even wouldn't really enter my work.
Are you a member of any like political party? Are you political at all? Or?
Well, there's one thing I'm really worried about. It's like I'm really concerned that when the 13th luminous incarnation actually meets the third root race, I think this world is really, in for some kind of debacle or something. But
I'm sure that that's something that's really, that a lot of people think about. It's, I'm glad that you touched upon that, because I know a day doesn't pass where I don't think about that. It's,
yeah.
And thank you for touching on that. Do you read books? What's the latest thing you've read?
Well, I don't read any occult or arcane literature at all.
Right.
That's like the one thing I don't really read at all, because I'm just not I'm not really old enough for it. I don't think.
Right. Well, they say the Kabbalists say that you shouldn't even deal or delve at all into the Kabbalah until you're at least 40.
They say that.
Yeah, the Kabbalists say that. I mean, the Kabbalah is like like the most extreme form of like a mystical Jewish like mysticism. Like they got like all these things where like you write a symbol and there's a symbol inside of a symbol, and there's like
I'm really not interested in that.
Really.
Anyways.
What about porn? Do you like porn?
Yeah. Well, I like some porn.
Who's your favorite porn actress?
Madison.
Madison. One of my favorites. I'm like more of a Christy Canyon. I'm like, she's like my favorite. But I've seen some of Madison's work, and it's very penetrating material. I'm sorry, but actually, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, actually, though, I have to admit, I really can't handle much, sexual stimulation. I just can't,
Right.
I just can't handle it, to the extreme. So,
Well, you're in the right business then. Rock and roll people, sex definitely does not play a big role in it. Just nudging you a little bit there. Do you believe in God?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But do you believe in an anthropomorphic God, or do you believe in like a Buddhist God, or like
Well, I believe
a God that looks like Foghorn Leghorn? Do you believe? What kind of is it like a Western idea of a Hindu idea, or like
well,
a Mameluke type of idea?
It's one of those ideas, beyond words, kind of like you can't really describe it.
Right, but unfortunately, this is an interview show, and words are kind of play some role in it. I wasn't trying to like pigeonhole you.
Well, I would say like in an Eastern way.
Our fans want to know.
To know is to not know, or something like that.
Is there anything that you really need to get off your chest, that you really want to tell our fans out there as like a closing, a parting statement?
Just take care of yourself, and be good.
The band is Transmitter. The man is Ron Dumas. Thank you so much. You've been a fabulous guest. Good night.